Friends, managing tasks is much easier when your tools think ahead. Legacy tools like Jira or Monday just give you empty boards and expect you to fill everything in manually. You end up spending more time organizing than actually getting work done. But Dart takes a completely different approach. It can actually learn how you work and automate the repetitive parts of the setup. My name is Daniel, and in this video, we'll walk through how Dart's AI skills work in real time. You'll see how to create custom commands that generate entire project structures in seconds. Whether you're managing a development team or organizing your own work, this approach can save you hours every week. Guys, make sure you check out all the useful links in the description after watching this video. There might be some nice discounts there. Let's jump in! Mates, if you've ever spent too much time setting up projects instead of actually working on them, this tool might be for you. Dart is a work management platform that uses AI to help you organize tasks, collaborate with your team, and stay on top of everything. This platform is built for people who want their tools to adapt to them, not the other way around. Whether you're managing a software development team or planning your own workflows, it learns from how you work. You get to focus on getting things done instead of fighting with the tool itself. What impressed me most is Dart's skills feature. These are custom commands that you create once and then reuse whenever you need them. You can teach the platform exactly how you like your project structured, what details matter to you, and how tasks should be organized. Folks, it adapts to how you work and applies those preferences automatically across assignments and planning. Instead of manually creating task lists, every time you start something new, you tell the tool what you need once. After that, it generates everything based on your instructions in just a few clicks. The platform also lets you set general guidelines that apply across your entire workspace. You can define how documents should be formatted, what language to use, or how formal the tone should be. Every AI feature will then follow those rules automatically. It's made for teams that want to move fast and still keep things organized. You stay in control, but Dart handles the busy work, so you can focus on the decisions and the real output. Now, my friends, let's jump into the platform and see what the workflow feels like from the first click. Here we have the dashboard where everything is easy to navigate. Once we register, the platform offers a few simple steps to get started. But first, we are going to Settings, where we need to find the AI section and go to Dart. This is where you can shape how the system responds before you ask it to do any work. You can pick the working language and set a few guidelines that the assistant will follow. Think of these as your default expectations for how plans and docs should be written, so you do not have to restate them in every chat. Right below, there is a section called Skills. This is where the platform shifts from general help to repeatable workflows. A skill is not just advice or suggestions. It is a saved process you can trigger anytime, in the same way with the same rules. Mates, I create a new skill and keep it enabled. There is also a feature Toggle, which controls whether it shows up as a quick option in chat. The important part is the instruction field, because that is where you define what the skill should produce. I paste my rules, save it, and now I have a reusable action ready to run. Next, I create a fresh space called Email Marketing Campaign. It is empty on purpose, because I want a clean starting point for this test. We'll see whether Dart can take a vague idea and turn it into an executable plan. Nothing is pre-filled, so we are starting from a true blank slate. Guys, before we move on, I try to make my content fun instead of boring. And in return, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content I make. Now I open the chat panel. At first, the only context is the space I am in, which is exactly what I want. I click the Context button, pick the skill I just created, and the skill drops into the chat flow automatically. This is a small detail, but it matters. I don't have to remember the exact wording of my instructions, and I don't have to rebuild the workflow from scratch each time. At this point, I only add the one thing the skill cannot guess, which is the actual goal. I type the campaign topic, send it, and Dart starts building the plan. While it works, you can follow the reasoning in plain language. It does not feel like a black box result that appears out of nowhere. You can track what it is doing as the output forms. Then, folks, you see the board populate in real time. Tasks appear with descriptions, and the fields you asked for already filled. The priority levels make sense, and the assignment set is the right size. The best part is that it lands in a format you can immediately work with. You can open any task, adjust the wording, add subtasks, and keep moving without reorganizing everything first. This is also where the interface helps you keep the board practical. If a column is not useful, you hide it. If you need a different property, you add it from the menu. You are not stuck with a rigid layout, and the board stays readable as the plan grows. Alongside the tasks, Dart also generates a campaign brief. Opening it feels like opening a doc your teammate prepared after a short kickoff call. It is structured and focused on what matters. You get goals, key messages, and a timeline that matches the plan. So the document is not just filler, it supports execution. Mates, what I like here is that the workflow does not end after the initial setup. The same chat panel stays useful once you start working. If a description feels too vague, you open the task and ask for a sharper outcome. The platform already knows what task you are looking at, so you do not waste time re-explaining context. You review the suggested edits and either accept them or ignore them. From there, the tool expands beyond your own workspace. You can set sharing rules, control access, and invite teammates by email with clear roles. Collaboration is not bolted on as an afterthought. It is part of the structure, so teams can actually run work here without confusion around permissions. Friends, in the agent section, you can bring in outside agents to help with real work. In this workspace, you start with dart.ai, then you can connect options like Clay or CodeGen when you need them. The setup is guided, so connecting an agent takes minutes, not a deep dive into documentation. And if none of the existing options fit your workflow, you can create your own agent, define what it should do, and adjust it as your process evolves. This service connects to models like GPT and Claude, and it also supports API access and webhooks for custom integrations with your own systems. Guys, work doesn't have to live in a closed ecosystem, because Dart can sit on top and tie planning, execution, and automation together. In day-to-day use, that reduces manual upkeep and constant context switching. Routine actions can be automated, Slack stays in the loop, and calendar and email connections keep schedules and updates tied to the actual work. So, my friends, the workflow scales without turning into more process to manage. Okay, guys, here's the bottom line. Dart's AI skills turn repetitive project setup into a few clicks. Instead of manually creating tasks and filling in details every time, you build custom commands that understand your workflow. The platform remembers your preferences and applies them consistently across everything you do. If you're tired of spending more time organizing than actually working, this might be exactly what you need. Try Dart, experiment with custom AI skills, and see how much time you can get back. Folks, how do you currently handle project setup in your workflow? Drop a comment. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Feel free to check out the links in the description below. You might find some discounts there. As usual, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.